Alright, so I'm just going to give a brief outline. These are the masteries that you use. So 12, 18, as you can see, the only difference is Storm Raiders and Thunderlords. What you can also do is just, you do 18, 12, where you get a Deathfire touch, but that's not actually the best. The best, I think, would be Thunderlords or Storm Raiders. With that being said, as you can see, I have the specific jungler masteries. So if you're not playing in jungle, you shouldn't put it. You should take the Biscuit, Dangerous Game. Yeah. And if you're playing support, you take the Gold Revenue, the Biscuit, and whatnot. This, because masteries is getting reset, I'll mostly talk about where he's good to jump at, if that makes sense. So you can jump from here, because with walls you can do extra jumps. So yeah, this is really good for, you don't really want to initiate a dragon or baron fight. You want to do it once you get a pick, because or else if you in the dragon or the baron pit, you can't really go anywhere. The enemy will trap you and you'll be dead and you'll be useless. You can also jump from here respectively when you're fighting for the objectives. If they have no wards, you always take the red trinket, by the way, and control wards, because it's really important for Fiddle. But yeah, if they have no vision, then it's really good, and it could set up really easily a good team fight for your team. Another good jump would be for tower dives. You go from here to here, here to here. Summoner's Rift is mirrored, but you do this to tower dive in the second tier, which is really good if they're turtling it out. You could do the same with first tier turrets, but like first tier is usually when you're low level, so it's not that good, because you'll usually get a double kill and you're really squishy early on. Another good one is if they have no vision in this area and they're turtling at their third tier, you can just do simple ones like this. I'm showing the walls because it gets you an extra distance on the jumps. For ganks, so if you're on red side, you do blue, wolves, wraiths, red, grump, and I'll make you level 4. And then if they're here, you can just go around and fear them. If they're here, you go around and fear them. If they're not here, you just try to go mid. Same thing with blue side. You just blue, wolves, wraiths, red, grump, level 4, and you try to do the same. No, don't take grump or the scuttle, because it's completely useless on you as a champion. The best ganks, I'll keep these on for the whole thing. The best ganks is if you're red side, from here to here if your bot lane's pushing, and if you're blue side, from here to here, because this is the biggest jump distance that Fiddle could do with his ult, and they usually don't expect it. You could see it in multiple of my clips. They usually don't expect it, and these are the best ones, especially when you're red side. I think Fiddle is better on red side because you get a double kill here usually if you have ult. What you want to do is you ult off cooldown, so you try to set up a gank while you have your ult off, with be it control wards or red trinket. Usually they won't ward here for the first time, but if they start warding, you get a control ward and you ward here, control ward here. Otherwise you control ward the river or whoever needs help. And I think that's it. There's the obvious jumps like here. These ones are not that bad because Fiddle's really good in small areas and small choke points. Here, this is never used, to be honest, but I'm just going to put them. It's just walls. Here's a pretty risky one, because sometimes if you go too far up here, you fall here, and then they can just leave around and you waste like a 2-minute cooldown. But yeah, the main ones to think about are here and here. And I'll that's it. It's just a little brief tutorial on Fiddle's jumps. This is pretty good too, actually, if there's no turrets. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time, hopefully with more.